So you got the gentleman card over here. So you could be dealing with somebody at the moment, some prominent male figure in your life, and this might be involved, with business or your work situation, and this person might be very instrumental in dealing, with how you deal with your finances. So this person could be offering you a job. This could be somebody that's offering you a new project in order for you to make some money. So the fish card is about money coming in, and this person seems to be featuring quite prominently in that. So somebody maybe offering you something. Maybe you're having problems with this person as well, because you've got the flames card above it. So maybe you've had some kind of disagreement about money with this particular man, or, and whatever that is, it's going to sort itself out. It's not something long term, but you're trying to resolve some kind of money issue with this particular man that you're dealing with. It's some kind of issue that you're dissolving, trying to sort out, and it will sort itself out. So, don't be too concerned about it. So in the past, you've got the heart card or the love card, and you've got the cupboards over here. So it looks like, you have been dealing with some kind of situation over here. You've got love. Maybe this is, you want a new relationship, or you've started a new relationship. Maybe there could have been some problems within the relationship as well, because you've got arrows going into this heart. And it looks like it's almost bleeding here. So, you could have had some kind of relationship problems going on in the last few months that you're dealing with or you've dealt with. Now, you've got the cupboard card over here, like we call it. This is about, acquiring money or getting money coming in. So whatever's going on around you right now, it's all about money and trying to accumulate money. You could have had loss here, but this could well be about trying to accumulate money or trying to save money as well. So you've been trying to do that for the last few months. Now, you've got, going into the future, you've got the clouds over here, and that's followed by the ship. So there could be, dealing with this person could be very, very difficult. You might be having problems. Like I said, there is that fire card burning out whatever problems you had, but, it's left you feeling very depressed. The dark clouds facing, this man's got his back to it, but the dark part of the clouds are facing this man. So you are dealing with problems with this man, and he might be causing you some kind of financial difficulties, or somebody that's giving you problems in how you acquire wealth, somebody that you're working with, you're having some kind of difficulties with. You could be having arguments with them. You could have had a run-in with this person, and, this is causing a lot of depression and problems for you. You've got the ship card over here. Now, this is about travel. So, you could be, going off as well on some kind of holiday. Some kind of foreign travel is involved. So there is some travel that's involved with work, or you might be dealing with foreign people that are foreign to you, that you haven't met them before. This is dealing with people that are, you don't live with. These are not locals that you're dealing with. So this could be something international. So there might be some international travel that involves, your work. So you might be traveling as well. So there could be a future, a travel, some travel involved in your work as well, coming in, or dealing with people from, foreign people that you haven't dealt with. So this could be something international that you're dealing with, some kind of international incident that you're dealing with. But right now you're trying to sort out some kind of financial issues with somebody that you're not really getting along with. They're making you quite miserable, actually. So, creating a lot of problems. And you're having to defend yourself as well against this particular person. So there's something that you're dealing with this person. It's some kind of, maybe some kind of business relationship. This money is about affecting your stability, your assets. And this person is, you might be working with this person, and they might be causing a lot of problems, so that, and there might be a lot of, there could be some kind of lies, deceit going on over here, and things are being said. So with this clouds card, it doesn't look like there's good communication going on, and there's something going on behind the scenes. So just beware of that. So you got the death card over here, and this is cutting off things that are no longer serving you. Now, these are cutting off people, because there's a lot of heads that are left rolling over here. So you might be dealing with the situation where there's maybe an impending threat of unemployment. That phrase, the heads will roll kind of thing comes to mind. But you also could be dealing with people that you need to get rid of. So this is the card that's ruled by Scorpio, and Scorpio is about death and rejuvenation. So something being destroyed in order for something to be reborn. So you need to actually let go of something in order for you to progress forward. You might need to let go of an old job, or an old friendship, an old relationship, or people that you been dealing with in the past that are not serving you anymore, and move on. So this is making clean cuts. So you can't dilly-dally over it. It seems like you're going to have to make a decision, and you're going to have to get rid of these things from your life. So you're dealing with that kind of energy of cutting out the past and moving forward, cutting out people and moving forward. So you've got the Sun card, and it's crossed by the Hermit over here. So the Sun card is about doing, working very, very hard to overcome obstacles and barriers. And you might be working with somebody. You've got this wall over here. So something is blocking your way forward. So even though you're working so hard, and like I said, you might be working with something. Maybe you've started a new project, because these are children. So this is maybe a new project at work. You need to actually, maybe cut out something in order for you to get rid of this wall, this barrier, this blockage that is happening. So there's some kind of blockage in your work that's preventing you from moving forward. Now, whoever you're working with quite well, so you get along with this person. But the Sun card also talks about very, very hard work, long nights and long days, long nights if you're a night worker, but putting a lot of effort into it to get rewards from it. Now, you will get rewards, but it's going to be a lot of hard work, or that's how you're doing it at the moment. You've got the Hermit card over here, and you've got the snakes over here. Now, I always with the Hermit card, there is that warning of somebody being deceptive around you, or somebody lying, because the Hermit card is the card that's ruled by Virgo, but it's also ruled by Mercury. So there could be some lies and deceit going on. Now, you're focusing a lot on your work. You've got the Caduceus over here, which is about work and enterprise, and learning and seeking knowledge as well. So you could be in a learning phase at this particular moment, or you could be just really focused on your work and having to work alone as well within whatever project. So standing on your own 2 feet, really, going by your own intuition and whatever to get things sorted out. And this work that you're doing might involve a lot of research as well. And it could also be something that, or it could be something to do with business. So, make sure that you're researching things very clearly, and pay a lot of attention to detail. You've got to be very, very meticulous in whatever you're doing with this Nine of the Hermit card. And the Hermit tends to be somebody that spends a lot of time on themselves. So they work very hard, because Virgo is the card that rules work. It's the 6th house of the zodiac. So it's a card that is where it's focused on work and focused on health. Now, if you've had any health problems, and if you've been worried about that, with the Sun card coming, the Hermit card crossing the Sun card, whatever health problems you are is going to improve. So if you're worried about that, with the Sun card, any kind of health issues that you may have had that may be stress-induced, at the end of the day, they're going to resolve themselves. So if that's what you're facing at the moment, that will sort itself out. But here it's talking about really being focused on your work, very driven. So in the past, you've got the Prince of Wands over here, and in this spread, it's called the Dragon. So you might have been dealing with a very, a difficult person, and that could well be a fire sign person. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius coming in, and here you've got this person bowing down. So somebody that's very much in charge, telling you what to do, and being very bossy about the whole thing. And that is the kind of person you're going to have to, it's somebody that you have to say yes and amen to all the time. So that could be the person that you're dealing with at this particular moment. You could have also had a change of job, so you could have moved over, maybe you were promoted to something, or you could have moved on and started a new job somewhere else. This is about starting somewhere else. This is also about learning on the job. So the Prince of Wands rules learning, acquiring of knowledge to get this particular job going. So you are really much spending a lot of time learning on that job, but you're also at the beck and call of this person who's coming across as Dagon, who is, somebody that's almost akin to the devil. So a very work-orientated person, a person who's got a lot of power and authority, and you're having to bow down to all their needs, or you're having to say yes to everything that they say, or do whatever they say. So they really have you pretty much, in their control. So you're being very controlled and not really given a chance to make your own decisions. Now you've got the new moon, the full moon over here, and the new moon over here. So this could be, getting some kind of moving away from confusion into something that is more enlightening. So, whatever knowledge, you could also like I said, be involved in studying with this card. So, you're learning a lot with this Prince of Wands. You're learning a lot on this job that you're doing. And this has been going on for the last year. So with the Knight of Pentacles, whatever you've been learning has now led to this accomplishment card with the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever studying you did and whatever hard work you did, you've achieved quite a bit with this Knight of Pentacles. Achieving your success, achieving the goals that you wanted, achieving that material wealth. And this is also you've got Venus in Virgo over here. So, achieving everything that you need due to hard work and focus, and, and a lot of knowledge. You've got the elephant here, which signifies Ganesha, who is the person that, the god that opens doors, and it's about information and knowledge. Ganesha rules knowledge. So this is a lot of knowledge that has come, and now you're waiting. You've got a lot of independence as well that has come with it. So you're like graduating from that kind of learning phase, and you've accomplished what you wanted to, and you also now reached financial independence as well with this card. So you've got the success card, and this is what's on your mind right now. So you are still going, you're still vying for that stability, for that success, and you want to get into that kind of leadership position over here. You can see this Venus in Aries, so trying to achieve that goal of leadership or trying to get to the top. So you're very much, have your goals. You're pretty much sorted as far as what your goals are and what you want to achieve. You have that vision in sight. You have your carrot firmly in your sights. You know exactly where you're heading, and you've made your plans. And that is what you're being very, very single-minded, and you're doing that. So you got the Ace of Wands. It looks like, some kind of new project beginning, some kind of new authority being given to you. So this could be a promotion coming in for you, where you are given more power, and you're able to cope with difficult people and sort things out. So this is, starting new projects, being given a promotion, moving upwards, and having more authority. So that is coming in for you. At the moment, you are feeling very isolated, though, very cut off. You've got Saturn over here. Saturn tends to detach you from things. You're feeling a little bit out of balance as well. This is what's going on for you. And you can see this person sitting over here with this Three of Hearts. It's, crying over a situation where there's loss of communication, where you're feeling as though you're not being loved, or, you lost a relationship. So there's a sense of loss that goes on with there, a sense of sorrow that is going on. So although you have focused all your energies on your work, you're still trying to deal with a previous loss that you went through. And it does make you feel very isolated and very lonely. So what's going on around you? You've got the Three of Wands over here, and this is working with people. So you are going to be the person that is going to be in charge. So you're taking control. You've got the Sun in Aries over here. So this is talking about being in control of whatever projects that you have started, and you will be working with people, and collaborating with a lot of people. And whatever project you have, you are very, very enthusiastic about it. You are launching it out, and it's going to be successful, because that's what's going to bring in. And you've got it's called fate here. So things are going to be turning in. You're making fate happen. Actually, you're changing things and making things happen for you, and making it a success out of it. And what's in your mind? You're looking for love. You've got the happiness card over here. So you want that abundance, and you want that spiritual connection with somebody. You want your wish to be fulfilled. So this is in your hopes and fears, and you're looking for that. So going into the future, you've got the Prince of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So the Prince of Pentacles is about learning and knowledge, and using that information to get yourself going. So you might be spending a lot of time by yourself, and maybe doing a lot of studying. And this studying is about your work and your personal finances, because this is also ruled by Taurus. So, this is about learning as well. You can see Merlin is by himself and perfecting whatever he needs to. This is a new focus. You've excluded everybody out of it, and you are really, really work focused, and you're making things happen. So you are becoming that magician that is making things happen. You are manifesting at this particular moment. You got the Six of Cups. So you might be thinking a lot about your childhood, and, there might be some fears that you're dealing with, or some kind of issues from the past that you're dealing with. This could also be about dealing with children. Maybe you're also dealing, with your mother, because this is the card with a mother. And so maybe you have, a mother who has some problems, and you are dealing with that as well with the Six of Cups. And there might be some drama going on over there, and you're trying to sort that out as well. So that could be something that comes up on the side. And the last card is the Five of Pentacles. There seems to be some kind of hardship coming in as well. So, watch out for problems with money. You've got Mercury in Taurus over here. So this means that there's some issues that are going on. This might be perceived, or it might be real. With the hardship card with Five of Pentacles, it's talking about some kind of loss of some kind of material wealth, and feeling as though there was lack. So just watch out for unforeseen expenses. Make sure you're putting some money aside. So even though you're earning things, there could be something that comes up in the form of an unforeseen expense that ends up where you're having to fork out more money than you need to, and that you've got that feeling of loss. So just watch out for that. So going into the future, I'm just going to draw some cards from this Animal Tarot. So an overview of this is that, you are very, very work focused at this particular moment, working very hard, very long hours, but still feeling a little lonely. Maybe this work, you're so focused on the work, you haven't had time for a relationship, and you are looking for a relationship right now. Starting new projects, but you need to also cut out all that negative feelings or negative people from your past and move forward. And you are pretty much, career orientated. And just watch out for any unforeseen expenses, and make sure you are not overspending. And the first card is the Five of Summer, which says, focus on the fact that God loves you and always has the highest intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties, so that you can move forward and onward. So you need to be positive. Try not to be depressed. This is like the Five of Cups. So this is crying and regretting the things that you didn't do, or the things that were done to you. So you need to get out of that mindset and be positive. I think Capricorn does have a tendency to slip into a bit of depression or a bit of negativity when things are not going right, feeling as though everything is letting you down. So don't get into that mindset. It's not good. Regret is not a good place to be in. So the second one is the Princess of Summer. Sorry, you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So there looks like there's some kind of offer coming in, some kind of message coming in. Go out and get some fun, and get out of the feeling depressed. So it's important. Don't isolate yourself from anybody. Make sure that you're going out. If a social invitation comes on for you, make sure that you accept this offer. And you've got the Justice card over here, which says fair decisions will be made after the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of the disagreement. Now, they're talking about some kind of legal situation being sorted out, but this is also a card about balance. It's a card about having the knowledge with this elephant and finding your balance. So whatever you learned in the past and having that hope, you've got that 7 Pleiades stars there, shining for you. So you've got people helping you around you, and you've got the knowledge. So you need to just, focus on finding your balance again and moving forward. This is moving forward, and you can see this elephant is overcoming any kind of obstacle. So the rocks are nothing for them. So with this knowledge that you have gained and trying to find that balance in your life, you're going to be able to overcome any kind of obstacle that you have been dealing with. So try not to be negative. Try and throw out any kind of negative feelings. This dragonfly is a really lovely picture, because you've got this, it's like almost like a sunflower over here, and this dragonfly going for it. So you need to see the lining, silver lining in every cloud, and be positive. So whatever situation you're dealing with, just be positive and know that you can overcome these obstacles. Don't let yourself be drawn down into any kind of depressive feelings, and cut out any kind of negative feelings. This Death card does talk about cutting out any kind of negative feelings as well. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.